All right, all right. Hold on a second. This ain't your typical rip-roaring, bald eagle screeching, freedom riff kind of opening today. Some days in history, you don't kick the door in, you take your hat off when you walk in. And April 4th is one of those days. April 4th, 1968. Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. And I'll tell you something, folks. I don't care where you stand politically, culturally, historically. If you can't stop for just a minute and recognize what that man stood for, then you might be missing something important. This was a man who believed in discipline, in purpose, in doing things the right way, even when the wrong way was easier. And let me tell you, the wrong way is always easier. He talked about character over comfort, responsibility over excuses, and unity, not the fake bumper sticker kind, but the kind that requires people to actually act right. That's hard. That's real hard. Now look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm some polished historian or preacher. That ain't me. But I do know this. A man like that doesn't come around often, and when he was taken, this country didn't just lose a leader, it lost a voice that was trying to keep things from flying apart. Now, history doesn't stop for anybody. Same day, different years, 1841, President William Henry Harrison becomes the first U.S. president to die in office. Now that shook the country too, because nobody had really thought through, well, what happens next? Turns out, we've been figuring things out as we go for a long time. 1949, NATO is formed. A whole group of countries saying, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us, which, frankly, is the kind of teamwork some offices I've seen could learn from. And then, 1975, here comes Microsoft. Bill Gates and Paul Allen start building something that eventually leads to this. You, listening to me, probably on a device that has updated itself 14 times this week and still needs one more restart. Now, birthdays today. Maya Angelou. Someone who could say more in one paragraph than most people can say in a lifetime. Robert Downey Jr., proof that you can fall flat on your face, get back up, and still become Iron Man. Heath Ledger, gone too soon, but left behind work people are still talking about. And David Blaine, a man who looked at normal life and said, nah, I'm going to go stand in a box for a week, which honestly sounds like some staff meetings I've been in. And then we've got today's holidays. National Hug a News Person Day. Now, I don't know how many reporters are ready for that, but maybe just don't tackle anybody without warning. National School Librarian Day. Now, there's some folks who deserve more credit than they get. Quiet professionals, keeping things running, making sure people have what they need. Funny how that works, isn't it? The people doing the job right don't always make the most noise. But let's bring it back for a second. April 4th isn't just another date you flip past on the calendar. It's a reminder that leadership matters, that words matter, that how you carry yourself, especially when things get hard, matters. Dr. King talked about a dream, and people like to quote the speech, but they forget the responsibility that comes with it. A dream doesn't work unless people do. So maybe today, instead of arguing with somebody over something that won't matter next week, you show a little patience. Do your job a little better. Treat somebody with a little more respect than they're expecting. That's not weakness. That's discipline. And that's something worth holding on to. All right? That's enough out of me today. We'll get back to regular complaining tomorrow. But today, we remember. This is Grumpy Mike telling you, do better where you can. This has been a Grumpy Mike production. Stay grumpy. And remember, Like, share, and subscribe, and if you like the content or have suggestions for improvement, please leave a comment.